games in this. Oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. What's this body lotion? Ooh, child. Ooh, don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh, somebody's. Oh, there's water right there. I didn't even know the creek was coming through this place. So they tore down the bushes because ordinarily you could not see the creek right here. Huh. Very nice. It's very nice. I like. Once upon a time, I used to walk around the creek in this area. I think I need to get back to it. It's a beautiful area. This is why I always come back over yonder, over here. Not sure how I got off on the far way. Hello, hello, hello out there, YouTube land. Sometimes you just got to play Uno and do reverse and reverse and reverse. And people think, you lead them one way, right? And then you throw out the draw two card, draw two card, draw two card. And it's like, draw four card. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you thought you had things figured out, okay? The oppositions, assume that they have things figured out, but no, it's draw four. Draw four. Oh, I get the wild card. I get to choose the colors now. I get to choose the color. We're playing Uno. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. You thought you were doing something different. Reverse. Change the color. Draw two. Make you draw two. Draw four. Make you draw four. We're out here, that's only if you want to play games with any kind of ops out here. You can just ignore them, you know what I'm saying? But it's fun to use your spirituality and your skills on them, right? Learning your body signals, making these people play Uno, draw two, make them draw four cards. Oh, you got two, draw four cards. Put both of them out back to back. Put both of those cards out back to back. Alrighty. Y'all, many of y'all have a lot of draw two, draw four cards out there that you can just throw at your opposition, or you can just throw at any distraction. It's like, go ahead and try again. Go back again. Take 4 steps backwards, right? This is for those people who's taking steps back. You know what I'm saying? Forwards. Listening to your body signals is taking steps backwards. What? No one is going to learn your body signals besides you. If any World Pop Valar, if any so-called distractions or opposition think that they know your body signals, give them the reverse card. Okay, give them a reverse card on this here. If they ever figure that they have you figured out, give them the goddamn reverse card, y'all. Give them the reverse. Give them the draw to. Doing magnificent. It is so warm. I think it's going to get to 80 degrees. Even if I think about fire or things that's warm, I feel overheated. Let me roll down this window. It is hot. It is severely hot. Of course, I had on a knit shirt, right? Of course I do. Of course I do. And it's warm. Sorry, let me look at this person. Anyway, how's everybody out there in YouTube land? We're playing, we're playing fun games, ops, reverse Uno. I am staying in power. Exactly. See, in Uno, about you staying in power, you have to have all of those wild cards. You get all of those wild cards. You get all of those draw 4 cards. You know what I'm saying? You go out with the draw 4. It's your last card, baby. Draw 4, baby. You thought you had me figured out. You thought I had the green card. You thought I had a yellow card. But nah, honey, I have the wild card, or I have a draw card. So I'm going out with I am staying in power. winning ultimately, bottom line, the front line of winning. I am staying in power. Number 9, y'all. This is the last card on Uno when you got your wild card. Thought you knew what I had, huh? Are you sitting over there trying to cheat? That's why I have a collective of wild cards. I have a collective of draw 4 cards. I have a collective of cards I can just go out on. On your way out. Throw those cards at your way out. You always... Well, you must live where I live. Because, man, I always seem to dress opposite because this weather is so bipolar. It may say that it's going to be 80 degrees, but what does that mean? I came outside, though, literally, and I could feel the humidity. I am truism number 11, y'all. Staying true to who you are, never being unchanging, never being unwavering, staying right and exact exactly where you are with 11, 1, 1. I am truism. Yeah, because like I said, ordinarily people, because it's gray outside, they'll have on their flip flops or whatever. People are starting to wear their lighter colors. They're not in their black and gray anymore. Still, I had the nerves to try on a knit shirt. How fun. So I can go out and sweat like I'm about to do right now almost. It's a half knit shirt, but it's still a knit shirt. It's giving like fall. It's giving fall. So I completely wore the wrong top. The bottoms is fine, but the wrong top. But I still don't care because I'm staying in power. I don't care. I don't care. Sorry, y'all. Let me cool off. I will get outside and walk a little bit. But yeah, as long as I've been here, it's been kind of difficult to figure out the weather system because it is really different. Bipolar than a mug amongst the people, but we love them all. We love them. Another word we can use. Since we have all the wild cards, we have all the draw four cards, we have as many reverses every day. Every day we're reversing on these. I create support and protection within it all, y'all. Number 8, using your mind. So since this is 3 plus 5, we're going to use it as 8, okay? Meaning that we get to use our mental factory. I'm just going to mess up every word. I don't even care. We're going to use our mental factories. Why are they saying olfactory? I don't know. That has something to do with your nasal passageways. That's really weird. Okay. So we're talking about the mental factory of creating support and protection, beginning with your mind first. When you go outside, before you go outside, sometimes create support protection before they do their spiritual bath. When they get up, when they meditate, when you pray, when you ordain your own self, when you surround yourself and protect, you're using the highest potent forms of action by and creating what needs to be done, starting with using the I am, right? You may have got the idea from a higher source on how to create it, or how you got the idea is to create it, but ultimately you being receiving this information here is to use your mind, creating support and protection here. Okay, so start with the mental mind. Start with you. It starts with you. Gratitude. Exactly. You could just simply say that I'm surrounded in protection from all negative, low vibrational entities, malevolent energies. From you can make it up. I'm telling you, the more you make up your own creation, the easier it sticks with you. Use your own words, use your own language, use your own tones, use your own dialogue, sticking with who you are, even if you're weird, if you have a lips, if you don't got no teethuses. You know what I'm saying? You just got your baby teeth removed like I did. You can still create using your mind. Not much. Ski mask boy trying to like calm down. I just realized I'm over here by a creek and there's some wonderful pretty little ducks over there listening in, mother and babies. So anyway, we over here playing Uno. We've given out all our reverse cards every day on these so-called distractions, right? They think they have the upper hand. They think they know our hobbies, or they think they know our habits, right? But we ultimately, if we want to play games with these distractions, we give them reverse card every day. Reverse card, make them stick it out and this, put them in their own groundhog day. These distractions, let them stay in their own goddamn motherfucking loop while you laugh at them. Okay, gratitude. So within all that, we all create support and protection every day, even if whatever religion you're into or outside of that. But the guys' spirit are telling us to create support and protection every day. Every day, create support and protection before you get into your car, before you go into your job, before you walk into somebody's home, to a stranger home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And make that your own natural everyday reality. I create support and protection, right? I think what is mine that I made up, and it just stuck with me. I think I said it one time and it just like memorized its own self. It like repeated its own self and inside of my head, and it just stuck with me, which was really weird. And I say it often. I surround myself in protection from all negative, low vibrational entities, malevolent energies from the aspects of the east, west, north, south, and outside of all directional forces. I said protection as well to those who love me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to say that many words, because even then, all you have to say is I'm protected. I surround it with my self protection. You don't have to use that many words, right? But I'm a wordy kind of individual. I'm kind of wordy. Oh gosh, okay, and I'm balanced as well. Okay, remain balanced, using the highest forces, the altitudes of yourself, using your highest abilities to ground yourself, whatever that may be. If you're having a shitty day, if you have the ability to go work out, you have the ability to go walking. Like for me, it's working out. So we all gonna do some form of sweating. Okay. So don't allow yourself to go to bed mad. Basically, that only does not only apply to relationships, but it applies to yourself as well. Do something for yourself where you know you're going to wake up the next morning like, man, I'm so glad that I did that. I'm glad that I set that in tone. I'm glad that I grounded myself before I went to bed. I'm glad that I was able to set that problem to the side and come back to it, at a much later time so I can rest. I'm glad that I took this space for myself. So finding a way to ground yourself in, most of the avenues as much as we can, right? We're not robots, but we're figuring out the best, highest avenue, the best operations, right? For you to stay intact, for you not to have stress, for you not to be depressed. Okay. That's why we keep coming back here with these words of power, y'all. So I am balanced is what they say. And oh my God, they keep coming with I deserve to be loved. This is 7 back to back. So 2 number 7s. I am balanced is 52. I deserve to be loved is 43. This came out the other day. Okay, whatever. We know this is newness and new beginnings going on right now. There's babies outside, little ducks, little birdies are brand new, little small little babies. You know what I'm saying? That can be too with this collective energy as well. We can start something new. It can be our baby that we can love too, as it being a new something so precious, right? So I deserve to be loved. We're taking out of relationships. It can be reformed as a relationship, but it is also something that you can put into something that is new, that may reflect back to you as in thank you, as in gratitude, as in thanks for working on me. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this card here. I am aware. So number 5. Ooh, child. Being aware of your surroundings. I am out late in the UK. I knew those ducks was waiting to come swim over here. They're going to see how much I was going to talk for. They're going to see how much I was going to babble for. I'm out late in the UK. Oh, sweet. What time is it in the UK? Women of power, see many blessings. That's what's up. That's cool. This might sound weird, but I had just finished a class called African Diaspora. Europe, African diaspora, one of those, something like that, but it dealt with the African diaspora, and we mainly touched on Europe. So we got into a lot in UK. We got in a lot about Germany. We got a lot about Italy, about the black folks over there, the migrants over there. So I thought that was definitely different. different the migrations over there, obviously, than the Middle Passage that happened over here with the social constructs. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more different. The orientation and socialization of so-called racialized people over there in Europe versus over here is a little different. I enjoyed that class. I have to meet more people in UK and see if that's really true. All that stuff that I had actually learned, I'm gonna have to really apply, because I don't know anybody in the UK at all. I know them all online and shit, but I don't know if that's really true. The things that I learned, because it's different. It's really, really different. So enjoy your night. Thank you for listening. Sorry. Being aware of your environment, being aware of yourself. How else can we make this more different than just being aware of your environment? I think this is also how we can sharpen our skills, because a lot of times some people have like claircognizant or clairvoyance. Being aware of that is a way of mastering and sharpening your skill, not just saying, oh, I knew that person was going to call, right? Ooh, or I knew that was going to happen, knowing that you're going to have foresight, but really applying that by being aware, applying that skill and that mastery in a practice, right? If you want to. All right. I suggest that you do, because all of us, we have these skills on so many different levels. All seeing and all knowing is the matter of, are we really intuitive enough? Are we really paying into our environments or ourselves, which a lot of people, call those things that are negative red flags. But what about the blue flags, the white flags, the red flags, the yellow flags, all those flags as well that's alarming you, like attention, attention, attention. I'm here to help you, here and there and there. And you can use the skills and talents. But I think for the most part, we all been wrapped on, the robotic nature of the matrix, that many of us don't pay attention to these skills. They used to be like, oh, I used to do that. Oh, I used to do that when I was younger. And then we all get away from like these very masterful skill levels that can help you and your generations, right? There's still some people out there that get dreams as a messages, like, don't get on that plane, don't get on that boat, don't get on that train, don't get in that car, don't do this, don't do that. Some people still get dreams in that way, which is a skill and a mastery in itself, and following through with those messages as well. Okay, spirit is watching and observing to see how you handling your skills or your messages. Okay, you're aware of it. How are you grounding those frequencies as well? Not to say that you don't have to, but we all have access to being aware of one aspects of ourselves in our lives or another. um, but it's always good to receive some validation every now and again, like, ooh, I knew it. I knew that's what they meant. I think that's part of being a human as well, still wanting to receive some kind of validation in some kind of way, like, you know what I'm saying, even if there's no one near you, this like spirit, like, okay, yeah, I'm validating you, we're here, we're watching you, yeah, 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 we're still cheerleading for you. Another number 7, I'm looking at this ducks. I'm watching their behaviors, so I'm just observing as they're observing me. Another number 7. This is the third 7 in a row, y'all. The third 7 in a row. This is the official number 7. I can make mistakes. Okay, I'm aware it was number 5, but whatever. We have 3 number 7s. I deserve to be loved is 43. I am balanced is 52. I can make mistakes is number 7. Wow. We were just talking about kind of just being human, mainly, that we're not robots. We don't have no auto preset to go and when to stop. Okay. And I want everybody to realize that you're not perfect. Although some Virgos out there, operate on perfections. A lot of them don't know that everything has to be perfect, and that's cool. But we're gonna make mistakes no matter what. We're going to make mistakes. Those are always going to be growth spurts, already. Expansion spurts, however it is for you to expand and not become depressed and down out and have anxiety and worry, right? Look at it as another cycle, right? Because severely, this life is so super short. If we're going to be down and out depressed, please do it for a very, 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 very short a time, because there's always somebody else who is doing exponentially so much worse. So for real. And then there's somebody who's doing much worse than they are too, because there's people who are captive, being held captive. There's all kinds of craziness that's going on in this world, right? But besides that, knowing, if you're starting out on something new, we're in this new beginning, especially with this Aries, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be going back like I shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's the worst thing that drives me fucking crazy. A motherfucker be like, excuse my language, I just have to go there, Lord. I have to go back into my Ohio ancestry. A motherfuckers will always be like, man, I should have done that. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have did that when I was younger. I wish I would have did that at this time. That shit pisses me the fuck off. It annoys the fuck out of me. I cannot stand that. When people devalue who they are in the present by looking in the past, that means you're still stuck in the past, baby. You're still holding on to a past. That means you can't move on. So know that we're all going to make no mistakes, but we have the opportunity, the golden motherfucking ticket to still be here and to relive, to grow, to expand some more. How many people up in here? Thanks for liking the video. Let's do a couple more cards since today is the number 25, a number 7 day, and we got 3 number 7s. Let's put those cards to the side, the number 7s, and see if we have another frequency. I can make mistakes. We don't give a fuck whatever I did yesterday or whatever. I mean, it's okay. I can make mistakes. I'm human. I'm not no robot. What do you expect from me? What more do you want from me? What more do you want? No one's going to be perfect. As a matter of fact, you even try to attempt to be perfect, something else is going to come around and be like, who the fuck do you think you are? Or what do you think you're doing? You know? So good luck there. Knowing that making mistakes is the part of expanding, right? Wow, I am balanced, knowing that we are all operating from the highest avenues from ourselves, from our DNA and our ancestries. We're gathering those primordial energies to bring balance and the foundation to ourselves. Deserve to be loved. You could look at it as a relationship. I just think that it is something that is perceiving, that is looking upon you, something that you created, that you're looking upon, that is looking upon you, something, this newness, right? This newness, something that's new that you develop is going to look upon you as an awe. It's going to be mesmerized by you ultimately, because you deserve to be loved, right? So something outside of you, something external that you created is basically like, glorious be, thank you for creating me. So go ahead and create it, whatever that is. You don't know how many people out here are just tired of, the same old, same old. Do something different, something different. Any other words of power that we have today? I'm not going to even tell you what number it is until whomever is in here, you're going to type this number in the chat. And I want the exact number. You're going to, how many people in here? One? I'm going to give you 30 seconds because it's probably one of my beautiful stalkers. Okay. So that one person, if you are one of my beautiful stalkers or not, those who live in proximity, type what number this is in the chat. Type what number this is in the chat. Type what number. I got we got 6 seconds. Type what number. Type which type. I'm giving you an easy one. Which number is it? $25. 25. 4 number 7s back to back on a number 7 day. I can stand up for what is truth. Standing up for truth for me right now in this moment is what Ancestry is very much pushing on, is using your voice, using your tones, using your voice. Don't go throughout the day not promoting yourself in the highest way. Don't go throughout the day being in solitude. Go throughout the day talking to yourself. Go out the day calling people, texting people, making videos, recording yourself speak, getting on the blow phone, I don't know, protesting, using your voice in some kind of way, right? That's going to bring some form of balance in your whole fortitude, in your whole essence, using your voice. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies. Sorry. Gross. Gross. So since these number 7s keep coming up, I'm a number 7, naturally a number 7 person. All right. So when they're saying stand up for your truth, for me right now, what's really resonating is Mercury. What's really resonating is Legba. Okay, I'm giving you different options of choices of using words of power to break spells or to continue to uplift yourself one way or the other. Dispel the spells or to continue to elevate yourself. So stand up truth for using your voice. All right. Now we're going to see if I have a voice is going to be the next card that comes up here, or something relating to using your throat chakra. So this is the 4th number 7, right? I can stand up for what is true. Speak your I don't give a fuck. Your peace, your disaster, your chaos, whatever it is that's going to bring you. I don't know. These ducks over here look like they fighting. One's on the other one. Oh, I think they're just going. That water looks so cool right now. It looks like so refreshing. What are they doing? Oh, are they trying to mate? Probably. Yeah, he's probably trying to mate because she's like, I'm out of here. I don't got time for it. Because you could tell one was trying to mount the other, or however, or they could have just been playing, but the one flew away. So that really tells me that he was trying to mate. It's like, I ain't got time for it. Okay, I'll shake her too. So shout out to the number sevens. Give thanks to our ancestry, our higher forces. Okay, give thanks to this number seven plane. Okay, that we all can operate on this higher skill level in spirituality, the high attachment and attainment to your saints, your gods, your goddesses, you know what I'm saying? Those enforcements that are really warriors. Call them saints if you want to. hmm They'll show you a saint. They're going to use that sword and show you who's a saint, right? I can stand up for what is true, speak your truth. I can make mistakes, okay? It's number seven. This is the actual, not talk today. This is the official number seven frequency right now with making mistakes. Source, spirit, guys are letting us know that we are imperfect individuals. So say that you are imperfect, you're imperfect, you're imperfect, you're imperfect. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you're gonna change your clothes, no matter how many times you get your hair cut, no matter how times you hide your head, right? It's still gonna be some imperfections there, and that's all a part of us being unique and dynamic at the same time. I am balanced, right? Finding higher avenues, higher ways to ground oneself. I deserve to be loved, okay? Knowing that things out here externally are here to look upon you as in this godly or goddess figure as a savior, not as a savior as as if I'm worshiping you. Yeah, that could be it too, but as in thank you, as in gratitude, as in thank you for creating this one thing, thank you for servicing whatever, creating this one thing so that we can all have the ability to tap into this thing that you created, right? That is another whole collective of love, of compassion, right? That a person can experience by simply creating things for other individuals and listening to their experiences of overcoming fuck shit, right? So all of these reflect number sevens on a number 7 day. I think we're gonna go ahead and pull one more quad. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull one more card, ancestors. We're gonna resonate with all these number sevens today, but give us one more card and thank you, yay! I don't know why they always want me to do some MC Hammer. Stop it! No. Here's a card. I deserve respect. Okay, five. So we had two, number five. So now I deserve respect. Okay, don't let nobody be mowing over on you. Never. You know what it is with bullies, right? They think that they found a weak individual. They think that they found a weak instance, but in reality, it's the weakness within them that they project. Tell you, I'm going to screw up most of the words today. I don't know. Mercury could be retrograde, but something with Mercury, and my word is going to be super choppy, right? So basically, bullies always think that there's some weakness in the individual that they can poke and pick at. Ultimately, it's the weakness that's within themselves, and what they are doing is helping you to ground and to balance yourself so that you may walk in a different light and fearlessness, right? It's ultimately for you to become fearless. The weakness that they perceive in you is the weakness that they project. that they have within themselves. Okay, but you have the greater light and you have the greater skill. Bullies are known to think that an individual is weak, and it's always the opposite. It's always the opposite. It's always the opposite, because bullies are the true weakest link here for the person, the collective, the individuals, to for you to build yourself, okay, for you to become continually fearless, right? Because who's a bully? Who wants to be a bully? Who likes bullies? Nobody likes bullies. Generally, bullies get their ass stomped, or they get ignored, or because ultimately, never ever, don't never let a bully slide on you, no matter where you are. Never let a bully slide on you. Okay, and that's our reading. We're going to come back in a couple hours, okay? Resonate with this number 7 frequency. It's equaling out to higher spirituality, the attainment with the angelic realms, which is basically your ancestors or the saints, the gods and goddesses, okay? Um, all are vibrating on the 7th level of spirituality of, I see like the crossroads. I see a whole other thing, symbolism referring to spirituality, but I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I hope y'all like the video. Resonate with the number 7 on the number 7 day. Yay. Sorry, looking at this guy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Bye. See you later. Bye, y'all.